welcome back. Well, in terms of physical discomfort and mental toughness, it can't get more challenging than this. A couple from Hyderabad became the first Indians to complete a marathon on the North Pole in freezing minus 35 degrees temperature.
Krishna Prasad and his wife Uma on top of the world, literally. On April 9, they became the first Indians to complete a marathon on the North Pole.
Proud not only for ourselves, proud for the country too.
Before setting foot on the North Pole, the couple from Hyderabad had already run a marathon in all the 7 continents in 2010, including Antarctica. But North Pole was by far the toughest, with each runner running 14 loops of 3 km each.
Compared to this, Antarctica was like a cakewalk. And I would say this was 9 hours, 11 minutes of the ultimate torture. Running in 34 degrees is something unthinkable to me. And at the end of the run, when I was talking to the winners who finished in 5 hours, 6 hours, and they said, look, you're congratulating us, but we need to congratulate you. You stayed there for 9 hours. We stayed there only for 5 hours or 6 hours.
When they are announcing, the country's names, and we being the only Indians, those are, the proudest moments.
The Prasads next hope to run on top of a peak in South America, which at 22,000 feet is the highest marathon in the world. Looks like scaling greater heights is an eternal passion for this couple. In Hyderabad, Sudhir, NDTV.
And India's sporting icon Milkha Singh's sporting adventures will soon be immortalized on the big screen. As Indian films are not moving to more sporting fields apart from cricket, Rakesh Mehra will be making this one. And here is a look on who is shortlisted to play Milkha Singh.
One of the greatest athletes India has ever produced, popularly named the Flying Sikh, Milkha Singh, the army jawan who pursued his passion for running and rose in the sporting ranks at the Olympics and the Asian Games in the 50s and 60s. The sporting legend's life is all set to be immortalized on the silver screen by film director Rakesh Mehra. However, the filmmaker is yet to find a suitable candidate to fit into the runner's illustrious shoes on the screen.
Bhag Milka Bhag, I go on to the floors in post-monsoons. We're waiting for the rains to come and then go so that we get a clear sky to shoot with. Process of casting right now, so there are no names as of now. Very keen to cast a relatively new face or a new face, people who still don't have like an image attached to them. It's important for this film because I'm making it on a real life personality. So I don't want the audiences to enter the theatre with a preconceived image of their lovable star.
Though Milkha Singh himself had zeroed in on Akshay Khiladi Kumar to essay his life, Mehra has also auditioned Pratik Babbar and new kid on the block Ranveer Singh for the part. But let's see who makes the final cut. Bhag Milka Bhag will be the first biographical film to be made on a sports icon and hopefully will pave the way for many more. In New Delhi, Pooja Talwar for NDTV.
And finally, B-Town gets an anti-corruption crusader, none other than actor Abhishek Bachchan, whose latest on-screen venture includes a rap song against corruption.
By me saying, go watch my film Dam Mara Dam, it's coming out on the 22nd of April, I don't think people are going to go. Because if that was the case, all my films would be golden jubilee hits,
Actor Abhishek Bachchan, making light of his current roster of flops, dons the role of ACP Vishnu Kamath on a mission to bust the drug mafia in Goa in his latest Dam Mara Dam. So is AB's baby all set to put the act into action and flex some muscle?
A life for a life. Is that there's a great amount of turmoil within him, but how he still maintains a calm exterior. I liked the emotional turmoil which I got to play with in the film. How is he going to be different? I hope very different. We've tried to make a character which people have not seen before. I think they'll like him.
So will Abhishek Bachchan's glamour change the game at the box office, and will he manage to rap his way to success?
Age of the superstar where people used to go to watch just an Amitabh Bachchan film is over, and that's not coming back. Today it's about the film. I mean, we've all been part of huge hits and which have gone on to become, it's the biggest hit of the year, and our next film doesn't even open. I think today the audience has become a lot more discerning.
तेरी बातों की शराब, तेरे पापों के हिसाब, तेरे स्विस बैंक अकाउंट, गोल गोल मोल काउंट, तूने घर घर को तूने इतना दिया, पूरा कफन लिया और दिल से सिया.
Brave है पुलिस पर slave है पुलिस, कभी this बने that बने this. तेरी होगी सरकार, तेरा होगा दरबार, पर चलेगी नहीं हेरा फेरी हर बार. तेरे भी के अफसर मिले जिस दफ्तर, तेरे हाथ तेरे पर, तेरे दिन तेरे घर, सब जाएंगे 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 बारी बारी, आपकी सेवा में जन्नत में जाए. I hope you clap like this after the film also.
And with that we wrap this bulletin. Thanks so much for watching the Late Night News. Good night.